can do it, Capricorn. Take a deep breath. The Tower. Take a deep breath and let it fall. It's been a long time coming and you know it. We've been talking about this here on my channel anyway. Some of you already had it, that Tower moment. Sorry, I'm in my OCD. Some of you are just having it. I find that the phrase, if you don't hear it in the whisper, you hear it in the shout, I say it most in Capricorn videos. Don't be annoyed if it doesn't match you, but keep an open mind because I'm here to help, not enable. This needed to happen. You've been climbing in spirals that crooked Pisa Tower for I don't know how long. Straining yourself to fix the collapsing structure. And every now and then a brick will fall on your head and you'll just brush it off because you're Capricorn. You can deal with it. You got this. Scratch here, a bruise there. That's life for you. Is it though? Or is it just what you learned to believe? We can't control our childhood and our circumstance. But we can control our adulthood and our choices. The problem is, once the childhood and the circumstance click, it grabs us like a Rottweiler and does not let go. No shade on Rottweilers. I love all dogs. The story about the baby elephant that was tied into a pole. So the elephant won't be able to move. It pulled and pulled. It stayed tied down. But then the elephant grew very strong, as elephants are. The elephant did not pull anymore because it remembered that it can't. Knight of Pentacles. But yes, you can. Yes, you can, and yet you're like, once again, I'll try to fix this. This collapsing tower. One tower out of billion towers all over the world. But you want the broken one, the painful one, to fix. Why is that? Who are you truly fixing? Because you know you're projecting, right? This isn't the relationship or the job or the situation that you're actually trying to fix. It's that Chiron thing, that injury, that wound that is unfixable, unhealable because it's gone a long time ago. Well, you told yourself you're okay, that it doesn't hurt, that you can handle it, so that wound, that pain, that injury got really shoved down really well. So well, don't even remember it. Oh, but you do, you're still trying to fix it. What else can you do instead? Where else can you put your energy and your effort and your persistence and your endeavor? A hopeful new creation? Because the animal instinct in you wants to go straight back to the mess. and clean it up and rebuild. But the intelligence in you, the higher wisdom in you, is looking away towards what else can be. It's starting to peak. Show me more for Capri, please. If you're telling me it's not the Knight of Pentacles, it's the Page of Pentacles, no, love, this is the Golden Dawn Tarot. Princesses are aka knights, knights are aka kings. Watch my tarot masterclass. I went really in depth to the court cards, including their connection to Kabbalah, including the difference between what we know as the court cards and the Golden Dawn variation of it. If you're at the Rochi, I recommend it regardless. Tarot Masterclass Bonkai, below in the description. Show me more. Ooh. Five of Pentacles and the Empress. Maybe this thing that you keep trying to fix has to do with your mother, childhood. Maybe right now, regardless, your mother is going through a hard time, or a mother figure of some sort. And either you're trying to be supportive of her or the opposite. If you're going through a financial difficulty, your mother might be offering you help. Show me more for Capri, please, for the month of August. Hi, this is the Existential Shift. My name is Morgane. Sometimes I forget to introduce myself because I'm not trying to make it about me, except for in a second when I'll tell you that I am a finalist for being on the cover of a global magazine and I need you to vote for me. That is when I'll make it about me, but also about the channel and also about you, because it's really fun for all of us. Anyway, link is below, but more details later. Okay, back to you. I'm such a public announcer. It just kind of came out of me. I did have a radio show once a week a long time ago about tarot and spirituality back in Israel. Show me more. Ooh. King of Wands. So, fire is ignited and sparked. You're like going into the month of August, into Leo season, into fire season. You're starting to feel it. You're starting to you're starting to want. King of Wands is the King of Wants. He wants this woman. He wants this adventure. He wants this project. He wants, but the thing is, unlike the Page of Wands, what he wants, he gets, because he knows how to deal with fire, the element of creativity. Now, we do have Mars and Aries here with the Tower and the King of Wands. That may have brought the collapse of some sort to allow you to really finally realize that it's done, it's over, it's gone, there's no going back. But look what else is around. So much creativity and beauty and desire and possibilities and generosity of the universe, of the Great Mother, of the Divine Feminine. Listen to the women around you, Capri. They know a thing or two that you don't. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, most especially if you're a man. But I'm picking up all of you. The Star. This is just getting better and better. From the Tower to the Star. 16 and 17. When you burst out of the prison, of your own mental prison, of system that you kept trying for years to hold tight and glue together, You fall out of it, you think you're going to die, but then you find yourself in a lake, surrounded by stars and trees. And hope comes out, because all the gunk has fallen. The locked basement door has opened. Did skeletons come out? Nope, the skeletons were in the regular floor. They were right in front of you this entire time. You just treated them like they're your friends, but no, they were your skeletons. The thing that was hiding and suppressed in that basement was your hope, your creativity, your beauty, long lost dream, long lost love. You are remembering this month someone, or someone remembers you this month, Cappy? And the King of Wants doesn't stay wanting. They reach out. So either someone reaches out to you, Cappy, or you're reaching out to them. There's an aspect of beauty here with the Empress and the Star. I can't ignore. See here in the tower we have the Tree of Life here and the Tree of Life here. You can see it also in the Ten of Pentacles. And here we also have the Tree of Life from Kabbalah, the Tree of Knowledge, good and bad. You're discovering something fully, finally. It's an eureka, a realization, a very, very strong realization that you can't go back from. Once you open your eyes to it, you can't unsee it. And then when you see the gunky reality to be what it is, you realize that the dream wasn't gunky or deceitful. It was actually true. The reality deceived you. The dream guided you, but you treated it the other way around, as if the dream will ruin you and your reality will save you. Well, no, it didn't. This could be literal. This could be something in reality. It guides you in one way, but then you have a dream and an understanding and a message coming to you in an interesting way to let you know that something is off. You can take it like that. This could be the dream space. This could be sliding through lucid dreaming. Encountering yourself, your higher self, your soul in it. Being reminded. Show me more for Kathy. Eight of Pentacles. And then we work again. But what are we working on? Eight of Pentacles, it's 8. The Star is 17. We're working on the dream. Of the actual truth of the spirit. You're like, I'm going all in. I'm going all into this fantasy. Going all into this dream. I don't care if I get results, if I don't get results, I have nothing to lose. The universe had to drag you into having nothing to lose in order for you to do it. Ace of Cups, boom. So much inspiration. So much emotional release and ease. Some of you are falling in love, like deeply. Capricorn, like deeply falling in love while trying to focus on work, and it's like it just keeps coming to your mind. You just keep thinking about them. You're trying to focus on your job, but then you doze off to like thinking about this person. They might be really, really either really beautiful or really creative or something inspiring about them. It's like you keep being The star card is a very Fata Morgana kind of card, like something you keep seeing in your mind's eyes, and it's very But with the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, it's real. You're picking up on a North Star. Something collapses and then it's night. It's disastrous. You look up, you see a really bright shining star. You follow it and you get to your water source, right? Tell me more about this and about August for Cappy, please. Wow, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands. There is something someone doesn't want you to see. And that's very interesting. That's what came up. There's something someone doesn't want you to see. They're trying to stir you away from it. Take your focus out of it. And kind of keep you busy in a way so you won't. Focus on the love. Focus on the fantasy, on the dream, on the wish, on the hope. Reality is going to try and drag you down. Because see, you're very Saturnian. You already know what it's like to be bound by the rules and regulations of Saturn. So for you, what Saturn is doing right now is the opposite than what it's doing for all the other zodiacs. All the other zodiac are learning how to be persistent and consistent and taking their spirituality down to earth and making it tangible and so on. With you, it's the opposite. You went too far, some of you. Now, the thing is, by essence, Capricorn, you're dreamers. You're highly creative. I don't know if you're a cross-watcher or you have other placements, but Capricorn is a highly creative, artistic energy. They are deep earth. They tap into the wisdom of the bottom of the earth, of the Great Mother, of her womb. You can see creativity in the darkness. In the darkest spaces, you see beauty. That's your highest form of existence, Cappy. To bring that beauty into the world. There's nothing more inspiring and more awe-like than a Capricorn that is doing art or fashion or creativity or spirituality. That combination is so powerful. So powerful. Similarly to Taurus and Virgo, the earth signs have ability to take a dream and manifest it into reality, but a lot of you, a lot of earth signs, especially Capricorns, tend to fall into just the tangible physicality, practicality. And that's your soul's desire, to break through it. Not out of it, through it, to work with it. You're guided to work hard in order to know how to make the dream reality. But some of you stay there, in that just working hard, but forgetting about the dream. The dream that initially, as a kid, got you to working so hard. Because you always come here with a dream, Cappy. It's a thing with Capricorns. Don't allow yourself to drift away. Don't let others get you drifting away by telling you, but you have to do this, and you have this responsibility, and you got to do this and that. Shh. Now, I'm going to do Animal Spirit. Regardless, I will continue this as a love reading in the extended below. You can find it on Vimeo and on Patreon. It's a double pentagram special spread. We're going to look into your mind and heart space, your person's mind and heart space, the dynamic, and then how things unfold between the two of you throughout the month. And we'll also finish up with messages from the runes, the Celtic runes. So it's super fun. Link is below. Like all the other fun stuff, including karmic shift and liberation, which is very important for the 2020s. I made a special project for all the signs. Check it out. You can also find it for unlimited streaming, all the signs on tier number 3 on Patreon, alongside all the extendeds. So check out Patreon. It's really worth. It's great value for your money because you get a lot of content, including daily moon messages and animal spirit and lunar love reading and whatnot. Anyway, but let's go back here for a second. Let's talk for a second, Capri, because we made this about you because it is about you, but now I would like to share a little bit for myself. As I said earlier, we are finalists to being on the cover of a global magazine. And I can win an amazing prize that can do me a lot of good, and it can also help expand the existential shift broader into the world and bring more people that normally would not find the spiritual community or this world. I don't know, they wouldn't necessarily find their way here. And I think this is a great opportunity for me to do so. I want young women to look up to me like they look up to actresses and models and influencers and discover not just the physical beauty in them, not just the psychological power in them, but also the magical essence and energy and magistry. And I need you. The link is below. It's only a few more days to go. I need you to vote once a day, every day, please. It's for free. There is the possibility to make a donation to Homes for Wounded Warriors. It's an organization that builds homes for injured veterans. It's a great cause. That way you grant me more votes. It's completely up to you. You can totally vote for free though. Once a day, once in every 24 hours. Please come back and let me know that you voted so I can give you a shout out. If you have a vision about how you imagine me on that cover, what I'm wearing, what is the theme, how I look like, see Maxim Magazine 2020, Morgane in your mind's eye, the existential shift, and just envision it. And please write it down for me. We are manifesting it. We can do it. I have tons of extra bonus content that many of you already know that I'm doing, but for those of you that are new, I'm doing a lot of extra content, lives, and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's a marathon. We've already been on it for almost 60 days. And we've been winning, but I need us to keep winning. If I'm not first, get me to first ASAP, because every day votes are gathered. So we can't give an opportunity to our competitors to gather more votes, and then it's harder and harder to pass them, right? So every day, make me first. If I'm first, sustain me at first. We do not disrespect the competition. They are beautiful women and they are powerful, but so are we. We're all of them rolled up into one. We're an extension of the divine feminine in all her glory. Watch my new 13th element that I did, the Holy Mother, the Holy Whore, the Holy Will, and the Holy Grail. I find it to be a good one. It's on my 13th element playlist. Yeah, we've been really on it, and it's really not the time to take our foot off the gas. This is the time to share with friends, family, cast warrior votes for those who can, and imagine it, and willing it, and making it happen. I appreciate you for being a part of this for me and with me, and for the existential shift. You know, it's a very easy way to reciprocate the energy that I give here. I'm doing 14 videos a month for free for almost 3 years now. All I'm asking is for you to show up once a day for a few days and press the link of a button. That's it. Okay, guys, it's below. Animal spirit for Capricorn. I'm going to do my Cappies need to know, please. Capricorn for the month of August. Cobra. Fox. Okay, this is a very teacher energy, both of them. The fox and the cobra. And the oyster. Cobra, fox, and oyster. So there is something that you're cooking, Cappy, that you're working on, that you're planning. You're keeping it to yourself from now. You're only telling like either close friends or people. You might be working on a class of some sort, teaching something, bringing your knowledge or your craft broader into the people. But right now I'm feeling like you're deeply focused on it and kind of more so keeping it to yourself. The oyster here. Watch Aquarius that I did for July. I filmed it about, say, a month plus ago for Aquarius. I named it The Pearl, where I go deeper into the explanation on how a pearl is made. And the oyster here is how a pearl is made. When a grain of sand manages to crack into the oyster out of defense attacks it like an immune system and covers it with layers and layers and layers in order for it to not hurt the oyster from the inside. And all that pressure and those layers manifest a pearl. So I feel like you're putting in a lot of pressure and focus on creating this pearl after a grain of sand went into the crack of your matrix and of your mechanism. Something broke in. Maybe someone broke in, right? Kind of broke into the confinement of where your heart is kind of sitting there guarded. It went in, and the oyster started attacking it and being like, what are you doing here? This is confusing to me. I was feeling fine. And it triggers all your mechanism to work differently. And it brings up, stirs up, inevitably, all the knowledge in you. And then you're like, wow, I know this and I know that. It's kind of vicarious. It's interesting. And then you're working with it. So thank you, grain of sand. And I'm feeling guided to tell you to watch Aquarius for July. I forget the entire name of it, but definitely The Pearl something. Just go to the Aquarius playlist. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, press the bell button to receive notifications. I would love to have you join the Existential Shift. I'll see you in a second in the extended or in any of the other videos. Thank you so much for voting. I appreciate you. Stay magic. Stay true. I love you. Bye for now.